Hello, welcome back everyone. I got a few things here to install on the S4. One of them is the projector here for the bottom of the light, the bottom of the door. I'm gonna take this light and move it over here, and the projector will take its place under there. Then when I'm gonna start with that because that's the easiest thing to do. After, gonna feed the sweep indicators on the mirrors. I've seen a few videos. They all basically say the same thing, but because these caps are actually screwed in, we're gonna need to figure out how to get it off. Because when I replaced the mirrors on my Audi A4 that I had way back when, you just pop the covers off, but these ones are screwed, so we need to figure out how to get that off. So first things first, projectors. If you look closely on these lights, you see a ridge where you have to pry them off. On the bottom, the one on the bottom, it's on the front, so it comes out from the front to the back. So if you have a pick or a trim tool, see the way it slides in there, easy, and then you just pull out and then you unplug it. So here on this one, here from front to back, let's see if I can find the ridge here, and then yeah, see, easy as that. And if you wiggle it side to side and pull, it comes out very easy. So same thing with the red light in the back. And yeah, projector. So the projector, you just need to line it up and push it in, and you see the light coming through there, and then you just fit in there. Make sure it's lined the way you want, because you can turn the projector and line it which way you want. This one here, actually it's already the way I want it, because I never open the door any more than it is open now. So when it's fully open, the S4 will be straight on the floor. And now onto this one. Let's see if you can point the camera there. So for that one, same thing again. You just line the connector, push it in, light is on, push it in there. So just like that, white light. And if I put my hand under here, you can see the S4. So in the box you get the two lights, a new trim tool, and a Torx for the screws that you need to take behind the mirror. So I'm gonna start with removing the mirror, of course, and then we're gonna try and figure out how to get the cap off to replace the indicator. I'm gonna try not to be in the way, but first you push the mirror so it's facing you. It's a lot better. Normally if you have a suction cup for the mirror, it's a lot better, prevents you breaking it. But what I found out is if you push it down and in, you have enough leverage to pry it off without breaking it. So hopefully it doesn't break and we can pry it off with no big dramas. This side here is off. So and the mirror coming loose, because if you don't know, in these B8s and B8.5, the mirror is actually glued to the back part, which I think it's a bit of a stupid design. And my mirror is actually coming apart from the back end, so need to address that before I put it back on. So push the mirror on this way. Yeah, the mirror is definitely coming apart. Something I need to address before I put this back with double-sided tape or something. That's why it's fighting so much. Now where it's stuck down there. It's actually stuck in this bottom part here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So as I was saying, in these B8s the mirror is glued. As you can see, more than half of the mirror it's actually unstuck, so I need to put some double-sided tape on this. But yeah, so heater connectors, they just pull off. So if you wiggle it, but now this is coming loose, so you need to be very careful. Yeah, so if you wiggle it, it will come off. Same thing with the other one, but again, be careful. So because these here normally get corroded and you don't want to break them, because then you'll have no mirror heating. Yeah, so you wiggle them off and they'll come off. And yeah, pure stupid design from Audi, sticking the mirror to these back parts. The mirror used to be one solid piece and you clip it on there, but I guess not anymore. So set the mirror aside so you won't break it. And inside here, I'll actually show you. Inside here you'll have these clips here, that one and that one back there, that you need to push up. You have a Phillips screw right there. You have these two screws that you need to take out. These are T10s, that's what the tool is for. I'm going to use my own, but that's what the tool is for. You have to take this adjusting motor, it's another T10 in the middle, and you'll have another one behind it. There's another one here. These are actually for the mirrors. This one and the one behind it, you don't really need to take it off because it'll come off with the mirror cap and you can replace it after. So this one and the one behind here, I'm gonna leave it in place, and I'm just gonna take this Phillips screw, where's the other one, the motor, and the two here at the bottom. So because the water can find its way inside the mirror, these two screws from the bottom, they actually broke. It's not a big deal because of the clips around it, but yeah, they broke. The Phillips screw, it's a small screw, and the T10 in the middle, it's the long one. So make sure you don't get confused. Again, these here on the bottom, the course of the thread are very fine thread, just like this one here, and the rest of those are a bit coarse thread. But then you know that the Phillips screw, it's the one on the top corner. And before I forget, when you unscrew the motor, it won't come off, it's just gonna stay loose like this here. It's just gonna stay loose. So it's actually clipped in the back as well. So if you reach with a pick, you can press the tab down and remove the motor there. And then there's a plug. So see these tabs here, you have to press them down to remove them, and then to unplug, I'll unplug it first because there's no way showing you here. Of course it broke too. To unplug, there's these two tabs that you need to open a little bit so that the plug can come out. But yeah, one side broke. But yeah, because it's gonna be screwed in, it's not gonna be the end of the world. There's not much movement in the wire, so I don't believe it's gonna come off. So now need to pry this thing off. I don't even know where to start, to be honest. So with my T10, I'm gonna start pushing the clips, but yeah, they don't move yet. Yeah, so try to push. Yeah, So starting here on the corner, pushing the clips up. There's one very small hole here that's aligned with the other tab for the indicator. So if you put your tool, whatever you're using, through there, you can actually release the clip. But yeah, I need to go around first and loosen it all, loosen all the clips around it first before I can actually get it off. It's very good that this kit comes with the prying tool, but the quality is not the greatest because just prying the mirror cover, it actually broke. I ended up using my old beaten one, that one there done the job. To remove the back clip, closing the mirror and prying from the back is a lot easier after you release all the clips. The one on the bottom goes over inside the edge of the mirror, and then once it's all loose, it just lifts off. And now I need to unplug the mirror again with a pick. I'll show you in a second. Let me just do it first. So what you're doing is that little tab you need to lift so that the plug can slide off, and now 2 screws, remove this indicator light and replace it with the sweeping one. Took me a little bit to align it because it was actually catching that tab there, but there's a ridge that goes over the seam of the mirror here, and then you kind of slide it in so that this tip goes around here. So you slide it in and push it back, and then it was hitting that tab. Took me a while to realize it, but yeah, it's all on now, nice and flush there. And then there's this tab, don't know if the camera's picking it up, there's these tabs here in the corner that actually holds the mirror for the indicator in there to prevent it catching on the motor when the mirror is moving or something. So now I'm gonna feed the plug in there and just push it in, and now, as I said, the plug goes over the top of the mirror and the wires slide in those clips to keep them out the way. So now what we're gonna have to do, you know, these clips here at the front, make sure you align them. So yeah, so align them, and then I'm gonna start with the back here, maybe. Yeah, these clips are aligned, and then don't forget you're gonna have to align the tabs for the mirror as well in the back. So yeah, it's going in fine. Yeah, the tabs are aligned, it's going in fine. Oh yeah, I almost did a mistake here. Don't forget to put these wires back for the heater in the mirror. And now I can get these off again. There's the clip in the mirror, the clip in the back has clipped in, so I'm gonna put my prying tool there and pull the plug back. So yeah, when you're putting it back, make sure you pull those wires through for the mirror heating. And now yeah, a lot better, because it was offering a bit of resistance. So now make sure you push all the clips back, and here at the front you're gonna have to kind of pull the cap forward so that the bottom part goes in the recess in the mirror. Yeah, that's it. So this bottom screw is broke, nothing I can do about it now. I'm gonna put that top Phillips screw, and then the long, I need to put the motor. So Phillips screw goes in the corner, doesn't need to be too tight. Motor, align the plug, goes in nicely, and then align the tabs, align the clips in the back of the mirror. As you can see, it doesn't fall off, it's just loose. And then again with the T10, every Torx you need in the mirror, they all Torx 10. So now with the T10 you secure the mirror motor, I mean. Yeah, that's it. So now I'm just gonna glue that mirror, and then we're gonna put the mirror back. Good thing we're doing this today, because on the last video I actually noticed, when I was editing, I actually noticed that the mirror was very shaky and was just held by this corner here. So good thing we're doing this today, because now it's more secure than it was. And now last thing we need to do is just connect these two wires for the heating, and then you want to line these two tabs in the metal brackets here, and then if you give a firm push in the middle, it will go straight in. So the tabs are aligned. Did it clip in? Yeah, it did clip in. And now that's it. And now if we give it we should have tested it before, but if we give it a test, press the key. Yeah, that's it. Very nice, good job. That thing there is very, very bright, a lot brighter than the OEM light. I was debating whether I should put it or not, because none of them really look OEM to me, but actually seeing up close, I think it's very good. I think it's a mod everybody should do in their Audi, because it does look very, very nice. But I'm gonna end this video here. Let me know if you liked it, this light and the projector lights. I know you can't really see it now, but later at night I'm gonna put a shot of this here on the projecting on the ground. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next upload.